What else were you looking at before you bought the Volt?
I was looking for used machines. Not many of them take up small amounts of space. I was looking for small footprint. The only thing that I could find was a brown, because I don't think we have room for pneumatics. We probably could have forced it. I've had dealers tell me I can, but I think they just wanted to sell a machine. But you look in our shop and it's pretty obvious it would have been a nightmare having a 70-gallon air compressor, whatever you would need. I would say transition from manual to automatic in our shop. And I have experience with automatics. And I knew what it would take in our small area, and it wouldn't be what I used to use. It would be this thing.
Yeah. So how difficult was that transition to the Volt?
Not that difficult.
I don't think
it actually kind of freaked me out a little
bit. I don't think adjusting from the manual to the automatic was that difficult. It's pretty self-explanatory as far as the way the operating system works on the screen and everything. It just took a little bit of time to adjust to how everything works.
Yeah. How long do you think it took you to get used to it? Until the jitters were out, until you finally felt comfortable running it, until you didn't have to worry.
I bet you just a couple of days after the tech left.
Yeah.
There were a couple times where I was hungry and forgot a couple of things, and I was tired, and I wish somebody was around to help me out. But once I got past that, I was actually laughing about it.
Yeah.
We were tapped out. We could not print anymore. Last year was as much as we could print by hand with 3 people. We are already starting to see windows of time open up. I'm seeing weekends come back. This time of year, I was looking at no weekends.
Yeah. Any difference in how you feel at the end of the day because your body's not so tired?
I was talking about that yesterday with my wife. My elbows did not have any more years in them. I'm in my mid-40s, and that's as far as I could go with manual printing.
I like the fact that I couldn't print full back designs. I physically just didn't have the strength to it, and now I have the ability to actually print those. And
I'm doing artwork, she's printing.
It's a really good feeling.
Where before it was kind of you bolted the printing, you kind of helped
and now I can print anything out there, and that's...
So you're doing what you like to do now as opposed to what you have to do.
Yeah, I mean, but if we're piled up and I need a catcher and stuff like that, both of us are out there, I mean, production is going even faster. Mm-hmm. There was no need for a catcher with a manual. Sometimes, a small left chest or something like that, I'd go fast enough for her to be catching. But now, I mean, if we have a stack of 500 shirts and I have some artwork to be done, she could take over.
Mm-hmm. Now I know you said that people called you and asked you questions, and if another screen printer asked you about buying that Volt as far as a transition machine is concerned, what would you tell them to watch out for? What would you tell them to look out for, the benefits of it?
Well, if they're around the block, I'd tell them not to get it. But if they're in another state, I'd say go for it. I would stress out less next time. What do you think?
Likely story for you.
Preeminent.
It was just my imagination.
The expectations made you anxious.
Yeah, it made me real anxious. And nothing bad happened. You know, the installer came, set it up quick while I was doing artwork. There was no reason for me to stand out there and hover over him. Not really.
Besides sprout more arms to give you more colors.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I can tell you one thing about the step back is I thought it was a gimmick at first, and we weren't going to really use it that much. We ended up using it a lot.
Underbase?
Mm-hmm. Not even underbase, just one color white on a dark. I was thinking maybe just burn 2 screens, it'll go faster. But if the job isn't huge, it saves so much time. Just popping a screen in and go with it.
Great.